In the previous product overview, we looked at the 5x30 Immersive Series Riflescope, and we also discussed the differences between a traditional riflescope with an erector tube and a prismatic riflescope. In this video, we'll be looking at the 10x40 and 14x50 variants and discussing what makes them so different to the 5x30. But if you want to learn more about what prismatics are and how we make them so short, we'll leave the link down below in the video description. We are grouping these two scopes together because they are similar in every way other than magnification, and they're also totally different in purpose to the 5x30. I think the best way to introduce these two scopes is to ask a question. Have you ever wondered why a riflescope can't seem to give you that same immersive experience as a pair of binoculars or a telescope can, where it kind of draws you into the picture and makes you feel like you're right there? Well, the reason is that riflescopes have to be engineered with a pretty long eye relief to avoid the situation where you take a shot with a heavy recoiling rifle and it punches you right in the eye and you end up with a nice crescent on your forehead. Yes, we've all been there. It's a necessary feature for most riflescopes, but unfortunately, having the eye relief extended reduces the field of view you can design into the optical system. But what if you have an airgun or rimfire with no recoil and you don't need that safety gap? Well, that's the whole concept behind the 10x40 and 14x50 Immersive Series Riflescopes. With that eye relief reduced, we're able to get up to 4 times the field of view of a traditional riflescope. To illustrate how much this actually is, let's compare the field of view of the 14x50 Immersive Series to the 2:16 Helix HGLR at 16 times and to the 4:16 Helix first focal plane at 16 times. This is the result. The two helixes are pretty similar, as you can see, but the Immersive Series scope just opens up a whole new world and gives you unmatched peripheral awareness without losing magnification. Now compare this to the 4:16 at 4 times. The 14x50 actually has more field of view than the Helix does at 4 times. So you're actually getting the best of both worlds. You're getting the field of view that you'd get from a traditional scope at the low end, but you're getting that detail and magnification that you'd get at the high end without having extra lenses, without having moving parts, and without having to play around with your zoom ring. So let's take a closer look at these two models and run through their features quickly. One of the first things you'll notice is the form factor. They are compact and lightweight. You'll also notice that the mounts are actually included, and these are tilt adjustable mounts. So you can get up to plus or minus 80 MOA or 24 mils on the mount, which hugely increases the distance you can shoot out to without having to use your reticle, which is insane. You can get out to about 600 yards with an air rifle using these scopes. We include a number of Picatinny bases which can be switched out to best fit the rail that's on your gun and help to get your eye relief correct. The mounts can also be fitted with a small accessory rail which can be moved around. The idea being that if you want to mount a small red dot sight, you can fit it wherever you want. The eyepiece has a diopter adjustment to get the reticle focus to your eye and a rubber eye cup for a more comfortable fit. The rubber lens cap gives you a friendly reminder that you should not be putting these on heavy recoiling rifles, unless you want to end up like Stevie Wonder. I don't know if I can say that.
Did you write that in there?
No. The elevation turret is exposed and the windage turret is capped. Clicks are firm and crisp, and both models will give you 83 MOA or 28 mils of elevation and windage travel. There are 6 mils or 15 MOA per turn on the turrets, and units are matched to the reticles. The parallax adjustment ranges from 6 yards or meters to infinity and is extremely smooth, aided by the fact that the illumination is a small push-button system that doesn't get in the way of the parallax dial at all. The illumination has 6 brightness settings and works very similarly to that of the Theos. You hold it in to switch it on, and then you can press to cycle through your brightness settings. The reticles themselves are the tried and tested APR reticles available in MOA or MRAD, and there's plenty of information about these reticles online. You can visit our website and you can download the PDF version of the manual that comes in the box if you want to learn more about them. These reticles are also on the Element Ballistics app database, which means you can get a visual reference of where your projected point of impact is going to be on your reticle to help you to hold more precisely when you take a shot. The objective diameters are 40mm and 50mm respectively, and these are ED glass lenses which create a brilliant image with minimal aberration, so you'll easily be able to make out fine details downrange. I should also mention that this is one of the benefits of fixed magnification optical systems. Not only are there fewer moving parts, which makes the whole unit more reliable and less likely to break, it makes it cheaper to produce, but it also means that the light has to travel through fewer lenses, which increases your optical clarity and increases your light transmission. To protect the lenses in front, we have included flip caps. These are magnetic, so they snap closed nicely, and they also have ball detents, which help to keep them in position no matter where you want to put them. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is an overview of the 10x40 and 14x50 Element Immersive Series prismatic riflescopes. If you own an air gun or a low recoiling rimfire and you feel that these might be a good match for one of those rifles, be sure to check out our website at element-optics.com. We've got resources there, we've got full spec sheets. It'll help you out. Thanks for watching as always. We'll see you next time.